IVM.
The Whole Truth knows that we need breakfast foods that don't make us feel sleepy in the afternoons. That is, we don't need that energy slump that a lot of our regular carb heavy breakfast foods provide. Meet the perfect breakfast range of muesli by The Whole Truth, where 50% of your breakfast is made up of complex carbs, so the energy release is slow and steady over the day and no spikes and crashes. This means none of that afternoon energy slump. Just visit thewholetruthfoods.com and use the coupon code HABIT on checkout to get an awesome 20% discount. Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy, actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with computers. Did you know that the processing speed of computers doubles every 18 months? And the origins of this go back to Moore's Law, a co-founder of Intel. And he stated way back when, in 1975, that the processing power of computers will double every 2 years. We are obviously going at a much faster rate than then. He made these calculations keeping in mind the cost of materials, silicon getting cheaper, improvements in technology, etc. The power of this law is that the rate at which computers think or process information is growing at such a dramatic rate, doubling in just 2 years. We, of course, want our computers to be fast and efficient. Anyone who has ever used a computer that was dreadfully slow understands this, just waiting and waiting for things to load. And we often compare our brains to computers. Just earlier in this podcast, I used the word think to describe the way a computer processes information. We have also heard so many stories about how the human mind is a supercomputer and is faster than anything that we have built so far. However, unlike a computer, our brains are not getting faster. Moore's law is not applicable to our brain power. It has remained relatively static for the last few thousand years. What has changed, though, is the amount of information that our brains have to process every single second. A farmer in 400 BC had very little thinking work to do. His intake of knowledge and information was so little. We learn more about the world around us every day than what he probably did in his entire lifetime. We are exposed to more people's faces when scrolling through social media for just 20 minutes than he was exposed to in his entire life. We're not only worried about our problems, but problems that have nothing to do with us, things that are not related to us in any way. We have to worry about work, raising a child, families, diets, finances, and the list just keeps going on and on. The end result of all of this is that we have begun thinking way too much. Our minds are zooming from one thought to the next at full speed. No time or patience to finish a thought. Jumping from one to the next. No pause, no rest, no patience. And this is what Meher Baba called a fast mind. He has a beautiful quote that reads, "A mind that is fast is sick. A mind that is slow is sound. A mind that is still is divine." This quote hits home. It's so true. I remember years ago when I was agitated with my life and the way I was treated, the number of problems that I was going through. I had a restless mind. I was constantly in fear and constantly thinking. It jumped all over the place. I had no control over myself or my emotions. However, I remember a time when I used to have a still mind, a patient mind. It used to feel like the surface of a still lake, and I wanted to feel like that again. I was passing through a phase of writing haikus, which are a Japanese form of poem with very strict rules. And this is what I wrote. My mind once lay calm. What stone now makes these ripples? O stillness, return. After that day, I worked hard at quietening my mind, slowing my mind, constantly reminding myself to slow down and be still. I deep dived into meditation and learning about how our thoughts work. And as your habit coach, I want you to work towards having a still mind, letting go of the fast and sick mind. It is of no use. It serves no purpose. And here are 3 ways to slow your mind. They are just the starting point. 1. Every time you catch yourself jumping from one thought to the next, you tell yourself, slow down. Let me finish this point first, then I will go to the next. Take thoughts to completion. The second, a still body will create a still mind and vice versa. Actively find a comfortable position. Don't shake or move or fidget. Consciously calm your body. Try walking slower and moving slower. 3. Find something to say to slow down. Counting backwards from 10 works well for some people. I like saying a long, drawn-out Om. I find this slows me down considerably. Whenever something agitates me, in my mind and just sub-vocally I go Om. It really calms me down and slows me down. So your simple habit of healing a sick mind starts by just slowing down. Stop thinking so fast. Use the techniques I have shared with you. I've also done so many podcasts on meditation. Search for them and listen to them. Make this a habit. The habit of slowing down your overthinking mind. Remember what Meher Baba said. A mind that is fast is sick. A mind that is slow is sound. A mind that is still is divine. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank our sponsors on the network this week, Siet Tires and The Whole Truth Foods. We really appreciate the support. So this week, tune into This Round is on Me with Gauri Devidayal. She invited Sonal Holland, India's only master of wine, and they discussed the goodness and business of wine, the pros and cons of being women in the hospitality business, and motherhood. On The Traveling Professor, Siddharth Deshmukh looks at evolution of search and wonders how voice search might change things yet again. On Advertising is Dead, Varun Dugirala featured Anirudh Singla of Pepper Content. He shared his perspective on the term content and how he sees it going forward. On Storytellers and Storysellers, Vinny spoke to Ayushman Sinha, head of Represent, a music talent management agency. He spoke about life as a manager and about nurturing new talent and paving a progressive career path for them. On Cyrus Says, we had entrepreneur, businesswoman, and Ruckus Avenue radio host Alexandra Masur. They discussed ethnicity, life as Desi American, Seema Auntie's matchmaking show, and a lot of other fun stuff. Also, IVM has an hour every Sunday on the Ruckus Avenue Radio Network, a US-based radio station that caters to the South Asian community. It's available on Dash Radio, and you can catch the episodes on the IBM Likes feed every Monday. On The Habit Coach with Ashdin Doctor, Ashdin asks us to commit to sleep and prioritize it over every party, work deadline, or binge watch session, as it is a crucial time when the body slows down for maintenance and recovery. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Feeling overwhelmed, anxious, struggling with too many obstacles, don't know where your life is headed? Well, if you are dealing with one or all of these, tune into the Positively Unlimited podcast, because in each episode, I share a life lesson, a life hack, a pro tip that can help you get your life back on track. All episodes are available on the IBM website, IBM Podcast app, or wherever it is that you get your podcast from.